Hi, I'm Jennifer, and I'm so glad you're here because today I'm going to be making one of my very most favorite low-carb recipes. This recipe is for spinach artichoke dip. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. I have my slow cooker on high warming up. I have my artichoke hearts, garlic, parmesan cheese, some spinach, cottage cheese, cream cheese, and mozzarella cheese. I have my can of artichoke hearts, and I'm just going to drain this in the sink in a colander. Once the artichoke hearts are drained, I like to give them a nice rough chop. I'll put in the cream cheese and 1 cup of grated parmesan cheese, a big handful of fresh torn spinach, 1 cup of shredded mozzarella cheese, 1 cup of cottage cheese, or you could use sour cream, and a tablespoon of minced garlic. If you'd like, you can also add salt and pepper. I'll stir this around and then I'll put the lid on and cook it on low for 3 hours or on high for 2 hours. I'll keep coming back continuously and stirring this about every 30 minutes to make sure that it mixes in really well, especially once that cream cheese starts to soften even more. I have it on high, and now I'll put the lid on. We're going to be making some wonderful little seasoned chips for our spinach artichoke dip. These are low carb shells, and I'm just going to take these and add a little bit of olive oil to each one. I'll use this little silicone brush to brush the olive oil around. Then I'm going to use this french fry seasoning, which is really great seasoning, and I'm going to put this on. You could use garlic powder, onion powder, anything you like. Then I'll just take another shell and put it on top, and I'll just do the same thing. Olive oil, spread it around, and then use the seasoning of my choice. I'll keep moving right along until I have a nice little stack of these little tortillas, all oiled up and seasoned. These only take minutes to make, and they're so much better for you than regular chips that you can buy in a bag. Not only that, you can add whatever seasoning you like the best. I have my oven preheating to 350 degrees. All right, now that we have a nice little stack, I'm just going to take a big knife, cut them down the middle, and then I'll flip the stack over in half, and I'll cut it once more. This way, and then this direction. Now we have all of these wonderful little triangles, and I'm going to put them on a parchment lined tray with the seasoning side up. Just lay them all out in a single row on the parchment lined tray. We are going to bake these tortilla chips in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes until they're golden brown and firm. And here's how our chips turned out. They're really nice and crunchy. The thicker they are, the longer they take in the oven. These turned out great. They'll be wonderful with our spinach artichoke dip. Our spinach artichoke dip is done and ready, and these chips will be just perfect.